go. Oh, there it goes.
Same noise.
Hey guys. Hey guys.
Hello.
Heretic you here. We're doing a special edition of Wargaming After Dark. So I'm calling it Wargaming Afternoon because it's pretty early here on the West Coast. And we are going to talk with Listen While You Plays Cameron. What's up, Cameron?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Of the people that are not watching, yes, I don't think anyone's watching. So,
Yeah, hey, what's up, everyone? That's no one that's not watching.
Anywho, I thought it'd be cool. Recently we got in a battle, and what happened was I ended up erasing most of the footage. So I was gonna do a battle report. I was totally gonna do it, right? We built it up. We were gonna get it all going. And then that happened. So I accidentally erased stuff. And so I was like, shit, man, what are we going to do? I came up with this idea. I don't even know if it's going to work, but we're going to kind of do like a play-by-play kind of live recap over it. You know, some Monday morning quarterbacking. And, you know, hopefully Cam will give me some like tips on what to do next time, or you know, we can talk about our list, and all 0 viewers can, you know, put questions. Alright?
Okay, man.
So let's start off with what you took.
Alright, I
How
took,
many points? Yeah.
it was a 40-point game, and I took P. Krios with a Sanctifier, a Reckoner, a Vanquisher, a full unit of Temple Flame Guard with the unit attachment, Rupert Carvalho, the Piper of Ord, a minimum choir unit, 2 vassals, a vassal mechanic, and the racks. Yeah, that's everything.
Okay. And then you won first turn.
Yeah, I got first turn.
Let me go over my list. My list was let's see, I took Pikaya, right? I took 2 Feral Warp Wolves, full unit of Blood Trackers with Nuala. I took an Argus because I just thought that was funny. And then a Shadowhorn Satyr and Lord of the Feast. That was my 40 points. And then we rolled for first turn, and then you got first turn, and then give me a breakdown of what you did.
It's usually like every other first turn, just everything running up. Gave a focus point to each of the warjacks. They all ran forward. The Temple Flame Guard received the Shield Wall Order, and that was before Krios walked up and cast Defender's Ward on them. And then Krios also was exalted by his Hierophant. I forgot Hierophant was in the list too. And he put Lamentation up on himself, and then everything else kind of just walked up and the field.
Rupert
walked
right,
up.
so with all the buffs on that.
Yeah, all the buffs on the Flame Guard, and then stuff.
and then whatnots.
Yeah.
And all of the shits. So you were armor what? You were, because I was pretty surprised. I was like,
They were.
You were armor like a billion.
Defense 17, armor 18. No, armor 20. Armor 20. Yeah, armor 20.
Would you say that's like a standard loadout? What you did for your list, your caster, or?
Yeah, for me it is. I hardly ever take a list with Krios that doesn't have Flame Guard in it. They're really good at just jamming up and being a sticky unit.
All right, okay, cool. So that was your first turn. I think my first turn, what did I do? I nominated the what was the Black Warjack called? The one with
Sanctifier.
Yeah, I nominated Sanctifier as my prey for the girls. I put let's see. They ran up, but I think I was out of range still, right? I don't think I got any shots off on the first turn. On you.
I think it was top of 2 you started throwing your javelins at him.
Yeah, so right there, I wasn't sure like if I should use the bonus move from Nuala to get even closer. I was actually worried about your charging me down. I wanted to at least shoot the girls, have them run up and shoot a couple of times before any charges happen. So I don't think I used the bonus move. I went armor plates on both Warp Wolf, and they were behind. I was screening with the blood trackers, right? And then with Kaya, I put Oculation on the Satyr, and pretty much everything was hanging out front. I thought you were going to hit the girls as hard as possible because I just figured they're a big unit and they can do some damage. I think Lord of the Feast moved up. He was kind of flanking, and I was looking for like some sort of entry in, and the only thing I could find are the Flame Guard. And then, all right, let's do this. So now, check this shit out. Let's see if I can pull this off. Screen share. Screen share. How do I do that? Okay, screen share. Start screen share. Okay. Are you seeing that, Cam?
I see. I see things.
Okay. You see things. That's my list. So in case I forgot anything, that's it. So there's the table we're playing on. This was at my store.
My store.
It's a pretty cool place to game. I try to go there every chance I get. Yeah, that's my list. Awesome. Okay. Here we go. So this is top of turn, looks like turn 2, right?
Yeah, because there's a Warp Wolf in my face.
So it was my turn 2. No, this is actually turn 3, huh?
You know what? I don't know.
No, this has got to be turn 2. My turn 2. You already went, so hang on. Let me pause this. Go over your turn, because you did a lot of shit on turn 2.
Let's see. The Flame Guard walked up, and I believe they mini-feeded, which gave them an additional +4 armor, so they were at defense 17, armor 22, something like that.
Yeah.
And then the Vanquisher walked up, who fired a shot into the cat beast in the back, lit some stuff on fire, and then the Vassal walked up and told him to shoot again, and which lit some more stuff on fire.
Yeah, that fire was that shit was not cool.
Yeah.
I think you with that first shot you got both the Satyr and the both Feral Warpwolves. Or no, yeah, right?
Yeah, the Warpwolf and the Satyr both on fire from what I can see.
Yeah. I think on my turn I only rolled out like one fire, which was probably on the Argus and Kaya. I think that's the only fires that went out.
Yeah.
I remember. All right, keep continuing on.
There's a Warpwolf in my Reckoner's face, and I believe he did a decent amount of damage to the Reckoner, enough so for me to.
No, wait, yeah. We weren't done with your turn, right? We're gonna go over your turn because we'll see.
I'm just advancing everything up again because that's what Menoth really does. Is they make sure their stuff is buffed, and then once they get into the fight, that's when stuff happens.
The guy with that's engaged with my white Warpwolf, he shot too, right? I think on your turn 2, he had fired.
Yeah, he actually assaulted the Warpwolf the turn before, but I think he didn't do any damage to it.
That's right. That's right. That's what happened. Okay, see? That's why I'm glad we're here. What about Rupert? He did something, right? He's saying
Rupert saying Dirge of Mist on the Temple Flame Guard, which gives them an additional defense and terror.
Ah, that's right. Okay. Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right, so that was basically your turn 2, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's go over this. All right, continuing on. So then this is my turn. Shit's on fire. That kind of sucked. What wolf?
Shit's burning.
Shit's burning. It burns. I think I did some decent damage. There's the Lord of the Feast. Did a focus shot with the bird. Right? This is
Right.
where I think I kind of fucked up.
This is where you don't kill anyone?
This is where I don't kill anyone. Exactly.
Yeah.
Because you're armor a billion.
Yep.
But look, I mean, looking from that angle, I had nothing else to do with him. I
What
mean,
you
what?
could have done, actually, is you could have shot the Vanquisher and then placed behind the Vanquisher base to base and then offed one of my vassals.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
That would have earned him a corpse token, which then I could have boosted. Would I? You think I would have reached 1 flame card if I did that right, or no?
You mean like when you first got in right now?
No, no, no. If I went in with your angle,
Oh, no, you would have just clipped the vassal.
I would have clipped the vassal, hit the vassal, and earned a corpse token. Is
Yes,
that
that's if you would have shot the Vanquisher. But instead, you targeted the Temple Flame Guard and didn't do anything.
like a boss? Yeah. So that's me not doing anything right there. Yeah, but I didn't really see. Okay, so let's say I do. I follow your advice. I kill one thing, but the next turn I'm still dead with it, right?
You're still dead, but you killed a vassal, and vassals are one of Menoth's best solos ever.
Okay.
And I would have been pissed off.
So it's good to know. Next time,
Yeah.
if I'm fighting a Menoth player, you target vassals. What do vassals do exactly? I know you can draw focus off them, but
They give my warjacks out of turn attacks, and they get out of turn movement.
oh shit, really?
Yeah. So if you had an even faster army, I would have put Enliven up more, so you would charge in with one of your beasts, do a damage roll, and then my jack would just hop away and then retaliate next turn.
Oh shit. Okay, well that's good to know. See, I'm glad we're doing this. Okay, so then that's me moving up the blood trackers.
Oh, this is where they slice the Sanctifier in half.
Yeah. The 4 girls, this is what sucked, is I couldn't position every one of them to get in range and line of sight of that guy, of my prey. So I think I got 4, I want to say 4 guys. 4 javelins going at your...
Four javelins went into the Sanctifier, and the other 4, I believe, went into the Vanquisher.
Had we focus fired, I think I could have nailed that Sanctifier first turn.
Yeah.
I would have fucked his shit. As it stands, I think I... what did I do? Maybe... I think I had him... What? Do you remember what like his damage box was at that time?
After you shot him or before?
Hey, wait a second. I lost the... After I shot him.
After I shot him, I had 4 of my 6 columns completely boxed, so his left and right arm were completely gone. And that was after 4 javelins.
God damn. Yeah, that's true. Just 4. Just
I'm gonna tell all your 0 viewers right now, you're not getting when you roll like all the 6s on damage rolls for your
That's no bullshit. That's right.
No bullshit.
But hang on. Can you see the screen?
I can see your paint.
See, wait, hang on. I screwed up somehow. How did we fuck that up? Because let me pause the video. God damn it. I was doing screen share, and now, oh, there it is. It's back. Okay. Now I can screen share. There we go. Oh, sweet. Okay. So I think it's still going. Is it going? Let's see.
Yes, it's still going.
Okay. All right. I can watch myself watch the thing. All right. So that's me still taking shots at the. Oh, what were the other shots at?
The other 4 went to the Vanquisher.
I don't think I did much, right?
No, he didn't do much on the Vanquisher.
Yeah, even with the weapon mastery, that I thought I could at least do some damage. You think okay? Do you think I deployed them wrong? And Tin Man always says that I should use them to screen my, my beasts. Like a line formation or what?
On the table we were playing on, I don't think they would have done well if they were flanking. But they are a pretty hard unit to get rid of if you don't have the proper anti-infantry, because they do have high defense and their stealth, and putting them in front of your battle group was a smart idea in my opinion.
Okay. I just couldn't maximize the javelin throw. Like I would really have loved to got all of the shots on the same target. So I'd have to bunch them up a little bit, but what you're saying is that's not a good trade-off, or?
Well, if your prey is one big target, then it's okay to bunch them up, because if it's a big enough target, they've earned their points back. So if you lose most of the unit, it's not really that bad, because you'll be up on points. Okay. But if your prey is like a unit, and the unit is on a flank, and you flanked with your girls, they're gonna annihilate that unit.
Dude, I did not even know I could nominate a unit as my prey.
In prey, the rule for prey says model/unit.
What?
Yeah.
Shut up,
dude.
That's not a thing. What? I've been doing that, dude. That's crazy. I should totally do that next time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you should read those cards that they come with and stuff. Yep. Alright, so what's happening here is I'm using my bonus move from Nawala to kind of pull back. Yeah, the reason I picked Kaya, I wanted to try out Kaya again because I like the idea, like these hit and run type tactics,
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just not executing them, or is it the game isn't made for that, or like what is?
Well, the Warp Wolf that's in combat with the Reckoner, you actually cast Spirit Door and actually call it back.
Right. Yeah.
And that Warp Wolf did damage to my Jack, so I'd say that yeah, Kaya can do hit and run because you hit me and then you ran.
Right, but what I'm saying is, do you think War Machine itself, the game, is good for that kind of tactic, or is it better to just go balls out and?
It's always better to be aggressive, because if you're not aggressive early enough during a game, your opponent will capitalize on that and wreck you for it. Because it happens to me sometimes. Like I'll be too cautious with Manoth sometimes, and then my opponent's just like, "Oh, that's cool, you're dead." But if I would have maybe charged that turn instead of advanced an inch, I would have, killed his heavy that killed my heavy.
I see.
That's one of the things that makes this game so great. Is like there's always this what if factor.
Right. So I shouldn't. Does that mean Kaya's not a good fit for the game? Is that why people don't like her?
Circle is very much about hitting hard and hitting fast, but they don't expect to, last long. You need to get in and do what you need to do as fast as possible before you lose, your heavy hitters. Because I played Coop for the longest time, and he played Circle really well, and he knows how to play Circle very well to where he will strike me and do a lot of damage, and then I can't retaliate how I want to because he's done too much damage, or he's repositioned somewhere where I can't get to him. So Circle is very much about knowing the table, knowing the terrain, knowing where your models are going to be after combat, knowing where you want your models to be, etc., etc.
Okay. So there's hope for Kaya. Because I still, I seriously still want to play her.
And, honestly, Kaya is good in my opinion, but you don't get a real feel for your faction unless you play the other Warlocks. Because, you change that Warlock out, and your army army plays completely different.
So I should try a new Warlock. Like Kruger or something.
I'm not saying you don't have to, I just recommend it.
Okay. Alright, cool enough. Okay, so this was my last move of the turn. I pulled.
Yes. I was like, what the hell?
Started Spirit Dooring, and then I used the. I forgot I had a unit of Shifting Stones in my list, and they shift the Argus forward. Now, the only reason I did that is I wanted you to make contact with my army. Because I wanted to countercharge you, but you did not go for it, which kind of I was fucked up because I was really depending on that. So why didn't you charge the Argus, man? I just left them out there to die.
Because I don't really care about the Argus.
But so you kill, man. So you kill. All right, here's your turn. So this is turn 3.
So this is got my focus back.
Where the camera is going to die, in the middle of this turn, I think. Yeah, pretty sure. But go ahead.
So I gave up focus. I believe I gave 2 points to the Vanquisher. I upkept Defender's Ward and Lamentation. Mainly just now it's time to get up there and do stuff.
Yeah. Did you target was it the Lord of the Feast first? Was he the first of your?
No, I think he was last.
Okay. Yeah, I did not realize that your shooting is that good in Menoth. You had both jacks on both sides, just pumping shots. Crazy. And you don't even you only allocate 1 focus to them. So that's what's
I don't necessarily need to directly hit with my guns to do the damage I want. Because you'll see how much stuff I set on fire with that Vanquisher.
Yeah, that was that was insane. Including my Warcaster. So this is so what did you activate first? Do you remember?
We're about to find out. Because I don't remember.
Why are you slow playing, man? Look at that.
Hey, man. I play the attrition game, so I'm a slow player sometimes.
Ah. Yeah, we still don't know.
There's my hand. There's my hand thinking what's going to do.
Yep. See, this would have been a badass battle report. I'm really mad that
5 million hits.
What?
5 million
million hits, yes. But I don't know. Maybe this is the format. Maybe we film a battle report and then we just jump on and talk about it. I don't know.
That's another thing. I use War Room, and I'm slowly getting over War Room. Cards are just faster.
Yeah. Well, would you recommend I was thinking about because it's only $8, right? $8 per faction, or
It's $8 per faction, and they also have like faction bundles.
see, I was thinking I might use something like that to.
Oh, I'm doing something. I'm doing something.
All right, all right, all right. So that's. Let's see. What are you activating?
Oh, this is where the Reckoner slams your Argus.
Oh, okay. All right. So you did kind of go after him.
Yeah, I just wanted him to get out of my way. So I slammed him.
So that move with the Argus, was that, would you say that was helpful at all, or is this something I should never do ever? Or?
Well, it made my 8-point Reckoner go after it, so it kind of did its job.
Yeah. Yeah. Tactics right here.
I was like,
you slam into it, and he slams into a girl, and then I think the girl dies, like instantly, right?
yeah, she goes flat.
Bam. Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure I boosted the damage on the Argus, and then the collateral damage on the girl was like a POW 11, so she was just toast.
Yeah, because I mean that's her armor right there, is 11, so not much you could do about that. That was kind of genius. I've never seen anyone do that kind of stuff though.
People forget power attacks all the time.
Yeah, and my goat, my Shadowhorn can his Animus will give out a free, like you don't have to put any, you don't have to force it one beast to use a power attack.
Yeah.
So I should be headbutting with the or slamming with the goat.
I don't know if it's good at slamming. What's its strength, like 14 or something?
Yeah. Or should it just be headbutt? Because it has a roll.
He has hard-headed, right?
Yeah.
Then yeah, he gets his full power and strength for when he does headbutts and slams.
Oh damn! So I should be doing that.
Yeah. Hey Paul, you should really read your cards.
You should. I should be better at War Machine. All right. I'm not gonna make any excuses. Wait, how many people are watching?
This is where I start setting stuff on fire.
That one dude. Yeah.
Hi, one dude.
Joining. So we are going over our recent battle here, kind of like a live, kind of like, I don't know, like advanced maneuvers will do like a dual narration. I thought it was pretty cool, but I thought we would just kind of view our latest battle and go over it. And so we're in the middle of Menos turn 3, correct? And how you can set stone on fire is bullshit.
I'm pretty sure it's 3 because more stuff is on fire.
Yeah. Yeah. So you got both. You got a shifting stone, the goat, and at least one warp wolf on fire.
I believe Kaya's on fire too.
Yeah. So this is where I messed up. I think last turn, I casted. I think this was my biggest mistake of the game, I would say. Kaya had 2 focus left. I didn't know what to do with it, so I casted Oculation on the warp or on the Shadowhorn, and then I put the Shadowhorn in front of Kaya to kind of block LOS. But it didn't matter anyways because you just scatter onto her, right?
Yep. So
that kind of shenanigans, like everyone can get around. It's not like just Menos.
Yeah. Stealth is cool and good, but there are ways around it that you gotta be aware of.
So the main way is blast templates, right?
Yeah, blast templates, and then stuff like chain lightning that arcs damage from an original target.
Are you allowed to target your own models in War Machine?
Yeah.
What?
One of Signar's electricity shticks is they target one of their immune to electricity damage storm guys. Hey, okay, the game's over.
Yeah. All right, so we gotta explain what happened here, because that was the funniest shit ever. So go
Kaya,
through your like whole turn three, man.
yeah, I think that was it. And then I'm pointing at things and saying stuff that you can't hear.
Yeah, I didn't want the audio. I thought it would be distracting. But basically, let me sum this up. You caster killed me indirectly.
Yes,
That happened. That was bullshit.
it happened.
And that was fucked up. You should not do that. But
No.
the reason being was there you are.
Hi.
Hi myself. I see you, me, myself.
Oh, you get to
Um,
watch me.
all right. No. What I was going over was my biggest mistake. I think of the game. You tell me if I'm wrong. Um, was to cast Occultation on the Shadowhorn and leave Kaya with zero fury to transfer. Good or
I'd say so.
bad?
Yeah.
Was that the biggest mistake?
Um, maybe yeah, because even if you would have oculated herself, I believe the satyr was still close enough where I could have just shot the satyr and Kaya would have still been inside the AoE.
So another mistake then would be when your opponent shoots blast templates at you, is to spread the fuck out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Alright. So at least I learned that. But I mean, was there any? Did I do anything good?
Your girls chopped my jack in half, and I was pretty pissed off about that. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but that's not really tactics or anything. You know what I mean? It's not even like that's just them declaring a target.
3 6s on your damage rolls. That's nothing too much.
Yeah, yeah. That shit happens all the time, man. It just happens. That's what
Yes.
happens. Is this starting over, or is it just stuck there?
No, it stopped.
Aw, aw. All right. Your thoughts on the battle?
I thought it was a good game. I haven't fought Circle in a very long time, so when that Warp Wolf punched my Reckoner and then disappeared, I was like, oh yeah, I'm fighting Circle.
I think we deserve. I think I deserve a rematch. Like
Yes. Yeah, man.
we have to set up another game. I need to get some XP though. I seriously need some War Machine XP.
And the best way to get XP is to fight as many War Machine players as possible.
Well, that's why I'm issuing a challenge. Like where's Chris? Where the hell is Beat Freak?
Chris is around.
I would take his punk ass on.
He plays Legion of Everblight. So
Stealth doesn't count for shit, right? Is that
So I'm not going to say you might not get railroaded. Because if you were pissed off this game on AoEs, then you're going to be pissed off even more with AoEs because he has some beasts that shoot AoEs, and they are a bitch.
Well, not only that, is it? I mean, they all have like eyeless sight, don't they?
Yeah, they just don't give a shit about half the rules.
Whoa.
And stuff.
Do we stop?
No, I can hear you.
I'm trying to see if there's any comments or anything. I can't see that. From the one guy that tuned in.
From the one guy, he was probably like, hey, cool, bye.
Hey, cool, there's a picture of models staring at each other, and they're about to do stuff. We should just have it loop. Let's play this. Let's play some shit. Yeah. There we go. That way they don't have to, you know. Oh, what happened?
Ended again.
God damn it. What the hell happened, screen share? That's bullshit. Oh, 2 viewers. What up now? Hello, second viewer.
You're too late.
We're trying to do this thing. It's so badass that it's not working right. So, thanks for joining us. But what we're trying to do is get kind of our thoughts on our latest battle. And I wanted to screen share the footage I took. It's not showing up. Like, I guess I do full screen. If I did that, start screen share. Boom. Okay, that's going into infinity. Or can you see that?
I just got dropped because, you know, Google.
Yeah.
Did I miss anything?
Wait a second.
Whoa!
Infinity. Tell me what you can see, man.
I can see the playback for the video.
Okay, like that. I just leave it like that. There you go. Alright, cool. So you're going to have to see if we have any questions or comments about our battle. Because I cannot check it like this.
Okay, hold on.
I doubt it, though.
There's probably some guy like, first.
What's up? Yeah. So, okay, for the 2 viewers, you know what? I'm going to do something special for you guys. I'm going to let you guys pick my next circle of Oberos models. Put it in the comments. What should I buy? You can see my screen here of what that's basically what I have. So
we have 4 comments from Advanced Maneuvers.
Oh, what's up, guys? I'm a big fan of them. I love their battle.
Circle equals guerrilla warfare. Heretic, if you can give E. Kruger a try, he will give you a good taste of what Circle can do and how it can play. They have lots of movement shenanigans and board manipulation. And then he says, do your thing, I'm just here painting, listening.
Ah, nice. To that, so Kruger, does he have built-in movement shenanigans? Do you know anything about him? Have you played against him, Blog?
I have actually used Epic Kruger for like a week when I played Circle. When I was like having faction ADD, I played Circle for like a week. I don't remember too much of what he had, like for movement-wise, but I know his feet like really shuts down the enemy. Like they can't like run or charge because they suffer a speed penalty. And
yeah, he basically puts,
like move them around or something. I don't remember it too much.
I think he's the guy. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Isn't his feet? He puts an entire forest down.
No, that's Cassius.
Ah, Cassius is the guy that comes with a tree.
Yeah.
Actually, I was gonna pick him up, but
he's cool. He's a cool warlock.
But since Advanced Maneuvers has posted that I should try out Kruger, I will actually pick up Kruger. That will be my next purchase.
Do it.
I'll buy Kruger, and any advice on what to take with Kruger would, you know, I would appreciate that.
Number 1 is going to be a Wold Warden, so that rock tree guy.
There's several versions of him, isn't there? Or at least 2?
There's the Wold Warden, the Guardian, and then the character 1 Megalith.
Okay. Is it any of those, or any?
I think he can use all of them, but only 2 of them have the rule that he likes, and that's called Geomancy, is where the Wardens can actually be forced to cast one of his spells through the Warden itself.
So they're like arc nodes.
They're kind of like arc nodes, yeah.
Huh. That's interesting. So, um, and you know what? I gotta give a quick shout out for advanced maneuvers. I was watching. I'm not sure which battle report it was, but it featured Circle, and I saw something that I wanted to try out myself, which was shifting stones and the Lord of the Feast, where they shift the Lord up 8 inches. They teleport him up. Then he throws the bird, and then he's in combat. So that's like a total of, was that 26 inches, I want to say? Is that correct? You can shift him up 8. He's got 10 on the... No, hang on. That'd be 18, right?
What's his speed?
Well, he wouldn't move.
Oh yeah.
His thing is the shifting stones. If you teleport the model, you can't. You sacrifice all your movement, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So the idea is you shift them up 8 inches, and they have advanced deploy. They both have advanced deploy. So, um, so he pops out 8 inches. Then he fires the bird, which is, I believe, 10 inches. I don't have my cards on me right now. And then he'll snap to whoever's base he hits. So we're looking at 18 plus the 6 inches from the advanced deploy. I was trying to add all that together, which should be, what, 24 inches? 24 inches plus he has reach. So that puts it like a 26-inch threat range, right?
Uh-huh. And it's even bigger if you shoot a colossal or a large base model, because that's like another 5 inches.
You're right, because you know what? I wasn't even thinking. I don't have to really attack the model that I shoot, right? I can snap to the back of its base.
Yeah.
And get something behind it.
He has a rule called Virtuoso, where he can make melee and range attacks in the same activation.
Right.
But he doesn't necessarily have to target the same guy with those attacks. One of the best ways to use him is to hit a big guy and then teleport behind him and then hit all the squishy stuff in the back.
I like this, man. All right, so I've got to definitely hone in on that. I think that's a pretty cool combo, and I just wanted to thank the guys over there for showing me that, because I was watching one of their battle reports, and I was like, damn, I never thought of that. Yeah.
They also just said that Epic Kruger has telekinesis, gallows, and his feet are all things that can move people. And he says the World Warden is better than Arc Nodes because the beast casts a spell, so it won't impact the caster's fury amount. So the you essentially get a free spell for every geomancy model you take in your army.
Ah, okay, I see. So that's lots of things to buy. So so screw you guys for making me buy. No, I'll start with Kruger. I like the model too.
Yeah, it's a cool model.
And Monstor does have him in a blister, so I was like, okay, I'll start with Kruger. And then pick up. Well, let's see, what would be the cheapest one money wise? Are they all pretty much the same size?
What do you mean?
Of the stone guys.
Oh, I'm pretty sure the World Warden is the cheapest, point-wise and money-wise.
Oh, yeah. He's like basically a light?
No, he's a heavy.
Oh, he is.
He is a run-of-the-mill heavy war beast.
I thought he comes on a 50 mil?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
He's a big, tall tree dude, Paul. Come on.
I know. Actually, I was gonna buy him anyways because I was gonna use him to be my tree man for Blood Bowl.
Well, there you go.
That's one of the reasons, besides trying to mock you in our first battle report with Octave, where we did the listen while you play battle rep where we didn't know what we were doing.
Yeah.
But the other reason I got into Circle is because I was looking for werewolf models for my Blood Bowl team, and then the feral warp stalker kind of stood out there. I really liked the way that model looked. So then I started looking at the other Circle stuff, and I was like, that'd be a good tree man, blah blah blah. And then before you know it, you end up with an entire almost 50 points. I'm almost at 50 points here. So.
One more comment from Advanced Maneuvers. He says, get Kruger too and play him with what you have. He's better with certain things, but learn him with what you have. Grow with your play. Don't jump into a list you don't know.
Okay, fair enough. And thank you for that, because that's
I understand what you're saying, because that's how I learned the game. Because I probably played maybe 25 games with just the battle box, and that like ingrains in your head how that faction, like how they play, kind of just based on what's in the battle box. So what you have right now with your Circle, play just like a shit ton of games with like that stuff, and just switch out warlocks and see like each interaction how they change with your warlock and new rules and all that stuff.
Yeah, because I mean, the other warcaster I tried out was Chromac, and I liked him, but it didn't seem my style. It's more like Chromac makes the beast, he has wild aggression.
Yeah.
And they move forward, and it's more like hard hitting, and he's a melee. I would say he's a hard hitting melee caster. I don't know though, because I'm not that versed at War Machine. But yeah, I did change up my play style with them. But I do want to do all the hit and run movement shenanigans and stuff. That's what appeals to me about Circle, besides the models,
Mm-hmm.
So if Kruger's got some stuff, then I will definitely play Kruger. So I'll probably pick him up this weekend and have him painted. So we gotta get another battle in, son. When's that gonna happen?
Let's see. I could. Let's see. I have finals next week, so the week after next, either Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, I'm free.
Oh, see, but well, that's tough for me because I work all those days.
Well, that sucks.
Well, that's cool, but fuck you. I don't know. No, I don't. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. Well, let's see. Holidays. What's coming up? You got July 4th. That's that's gonna be Anime Expo for me. Father's Day on Sunday. Do you get holidays where you work or what?
No.
No. Okay. All right. I'd love to do a rematch, man.
But after December 14th, I will have 2 more paid days off.
Sweet. All right. So yeah, December.
Sometime in the future, we'll do a rematch, man.
Yeah, I got to find out where are you guys at, Advanced Maneuvers? You guys in a different state? I know you had mentioned some charity event, but I don't know if you were just promoting it or you were actually going to it because it's local to you, or I want to challenge as much. I want a game against Tin Man. I want a game against Beat Freak. I want to challenge all you War Machine guys.
Regarding the comment from Toa Dark, Listen While You Play is actually coming back. It's just going to be a little bit. So gathering all my materials to make sure when we come back, we stay back.
Yeah, so, about that. What is it that What is it that's holding you back? Is it just the
School,
ah?
school and work. Um, I'm a full-time student, and I'm actually very close to graduating. So the closer I get, the more time I'm going to have, or the more opportunities I'm going to have to play games. And I also need a new camera. I'm buying a MacBook, and that's going to set me back some money. But once again, iMovie's on the MacBook, and if I have a nice enough camera, that we'll start getting out some really quality battle reports.
Yeah, what'd you use before? It was pretty like basic, right?
Like one of those like Kodak ZI6 like flip cam things.
Oh yeah. I mean, because the way I always felt about your channel was it wasn't like the highest quality bat reps, but they were funny, you know.
We're not
Entertaining.
like I'm gonna get a better camera, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we're gonna dry out. We're still gonna be the same guys playing the same kind of style of battle report because we don't do style and all that bullshit like the other people do. We have fun and we film our fun, and then you enjoy our fun that we film. That's what we do.
That's how we do. That's how we do, man.
It's the listen while you play way.
Right. No, that's true, man. I mean, there's something to say. I do appreciate people who do put production value into their bat reps, though. But sometimes there's more of that than any substance in it. It's hard to. That's why I do like the advanced maneuver stuff because it's like the right balance of info, but they do put some production value into it, but it's not like you're not overloaded with graphics everywhere, man. I've seen a couple of battle reports where it's like they've rendered fake dice rolls on the screen. I was like, why are you fucking doing that? What is the point of that? You could just show us the dice roll.
There's some videos out there where the whole game is just like the dice roll.
Yeah.
The game is just watching dice roll.
Yep. I think I know who you're talking about too. But we ain't gonna talk shit.
No.
Actually, I don't care.
Well, I'm past the point of talking shit.
Yeah.
Because it's not worth my time to channel my hate. They can do
you know what? Here's the thing.
What we're gonna do.
I appreciate most of the content out there. People, posting their reports. I'm a battle report junkie, man. I will watch games of battle reports that I don't even play, or that I used to play. So I love battle reports, So I don't want to sound like I'm being all negative or something, but there's some where it's not really about the recording of the battle. It's more of promoting oneself. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
You know what I'm saying?
One more comment from Advanced Maneuvers. They say, listen while you play is the hangout of War Machine channels. See? Mission accomplished.
Yep.
That's like what we want.
Yeah, I mean, basically you got me into this, so I blame you, man. You got me into War Machine. I did not think.
Welcome.
I did not think War Machine was going to be a game for me. Well, I'm still not convinced it's a good match for me,
Well,
because I can't win.
It doesn't matter if you win or lose. If you just have fun, then I feel like it's worth it.
Yeah, definitely, man. But going back to our battle, you can see that. You look at this screen. Cameron has all of his guys. You lost one model that entire game.
Yeah, and that model exploded itself too.
Yeah, yeah. Well, to be fair, here's what's interesting. By the terrain piece, let me rewind that. There you go. By the terrain piece, you can see that I lost my unit attachment for the shifting stones, a couple of the blood trackers, like 3 or 4. Those were my casualties, and this game ended in turn 3. That's an interesting thing that I don't think people mention enough about War Machine, is you don't have to kill the other guy's force, to win.
Mm-hmm.
If the guy makes a mistake like I did, you could just, if you have that assassination rundown, you could take out his caster and not take out anything else on his force.
Granted, we didn't play a scenario, so that was the only way to win the game.
Right.
Now, the game is built around the scenario. Like the game, most of the rules interactions and all that kind of placement stuff happens during scenario play. Because at that point, you don't necessarily have to assassinate to win the game.
Right, right. No, but I'm saying, like, even if you're just playing caster kill,
Yeah.
a lot of times one of the mistakes I'll get is I get so into just killing some models, like just taking out a big warjack or you know what I mean, and I forget that you can win this entirely just by taking out one model,
Yeah.
And I think that's an interesting mechanic that I haven't seen in any other game really. I can't think of another game where it's just take Warhammer 40K. You can't just kill a guy's general and be like, boom, game done, right?
That was just the 86-point guy.
Right.
Guy who's also a leader guy.
I still have 400 models, man.
You can't get past my orcs.
Yeah, I used to play orcs.
I'm sorry.
No, is War Machine like your all-time favorite? Honestly.
Yes, it is my all-time favorite game because I left Warhammer because of this game. I got to the point in Warhammer where if I wasn't spending ridiculous amounts of money and constantly like checking new codexes and see, oh, what's this new guy get, and then what's this other guy get, and then blah blah blah, and then like pieces will just disappear and you can't use them anymore. I got so sick of that and all the power gaming guys I used to play with that me and some friends went to the hobby shop down the street and we're like, what else is there to play? And then the guy behind the counter was like, there's this cool game called War Machine. And then that day we all bought our starter kits and we played it and we like fucking loved it. It was
it's hard to explain.
Wait, go ahead.
It's hard to explain to someone how, a starter box of 3 models is sufficient for an entire game. I mean,
I can't remember the exact amount of BattleBox games I played, but every time I just played with the BattleBox, like something different happened. I had a new way to approach this angle and a new opportunity to cast this spell. There was always something going on rather than advancing and shooting and then maybe dying.
What faction did you start with?
Manoth.
So you always been Manoth, huh?
I've been playing Manoth since 2009.
Yet your name is not Manoth John. What the hell?
No, it's not.
So I always thought you were Cador. I don't know why.
No, that's Chris. Chris has always been the Cador guy.
Really? What the hell? Whose battle report was I watching? Jesus Christ!
I will say this though: when we got our battle boxes, I almost picked up the Cador starter set. But then I saw the look of the Manoth stuff, and I picked them instead.
Yeah, Manoth does have an interesting. look, I would say like I'm having trouble picking a War Machine faction. I always I don't know I feel myself gravitating to hordes more aesthetically.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm just not crazy about the I'm not crazy about the Warjacks, but I really love most of Privateer Press's War Beasts.
Hmm.
Like the Scorn stuff is crazy amazing.
Yeah, I also play Scorn, and I effing love Scorn so much. I love them so much.
Wait till I get my Scorn. No.
Yeah, wait till I get my Scorn, bro.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna stay with Circle for a while. So um, I really want to get into them. But any other advice, like how besides just playing a bunch of different people, um, is there any other thing I should be doing or looking into to get somewhat better? Because I mean,
Um, Not really. It's just practice makes perfect, man.
so I should have like, because I try to develop like plays in my head. Like I wanted to use Kaya because I had this like scheme of using her. I wanted to do Spirit Door a lot. You know, and I don't know if it's a failure in translation or what. Like when I get on the battlefield.
You can do game plans somewhat, but it's not always the case because you're not always going to have the exact opportunity to use Spirit Door. Because isn't Spirit Door like 4 Fury,
It's 3.
3 Fury? So
Yeah.
that's half her Fury just to move one model a certain distance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I learned later on that it's not even just one model. It has to be a model in her battle group.
Yeah.
Um, so I'm only doing War Beasts.
You can. I think she can also Spirit Door herself.
Yeah, she can.
Yeah.
She can Spirit Door herself. But the problem I have with Spirit Door is you can't attack after the model is teleported there. So to me, it almost seems like it's only a retreat move. Because before I was trying to line up Spirit Door to attack, and then someone had corrected me and said, you really need to read your card.
Yeah.
It's like tonight's theme. Read
The
your
circle
card.
rotation stuff is designed for the hit and run. Because if you could teleport a giant angry warp wolf 10 inches and then maul something,
That would be badass.
that's not. It sounds badass, but it's not exactly fair.
You could do that shit in Malifaux. What are you talking about?
Well, before it got pooped on, maybe, but
Yeah. No, I'm just talking shit. I. Yeah. So I mean, I'm.
use Spirit Door in this game is how Spirit Door is supposed to be used.
Yeah.
Puppy walked up, bit my face off, and then you told her to come back.
Exactly. And I don't know if you noticed this, but I called them back inside the shifting stone, so I could have done something else with them. Like I could have brought them somewhere else, but
You could have teleported back into the stones and then have the stones activate and then heal him. Because I'm pretty sure the stones have a healing ability.
dude, yes, I keep forgetting that too. God,
Paul, you see what I'm saying here, Paul?
is to read your cards. I should read my cards. My problem is I play too many games. I think that's what it is. Like War Machine is a game that you pretty much have to. You do really have to focus. Like how much time would you say you spend just reading your own cards or doing research on the next buy?
About as often as I take a dump because I usually take a book with me in the bathroom and just read it.
Ah, okay. Thanks for that image. that was great.
I'll have my book in my hands. I'll be reading a rule for a model I've used forever, but then like you'll see that you missed a couple words, and then it totally changes how you thought that rule worked, and then suddenly three new, different synergies now work just because you miss a sentence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've had that happen.
To know as much of your own army as it does the enemy.
I, when
See,
I was,
I
you
knew
ju-
your stones healed stuff, but you didn't.
I didn't, yeah, and I didn't know that you had to force the warp wolf to regenerate.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
You missed some words in the sentence, Paul.
I have been cheating, Mark. Don't leave me alone this whole time. Mark, I know you don't watch, but I've been cheating you this entire time. Because I just thought they just regenerate. Like, I don't even know how that works. How do you force somebody to, like, regenerate, goddammit? Regenerate.
How do you have a giant bipedal goat?
Dude, that goat is my favorite model. Actually, I want the other satyr. I was going to buy a bunch of them. I just wanted to. They were going to be like my main war beasts, but I don't know if they're good enough for that. I think the workhorse is the werewolves, right?
Say again. Sorry.
I think the workhorse, your main staple of war beast for Circle is basically going to be the werewolves, right?
Yeah.
Just no way around that.
And then once you get the Warpwolf Stalker, you'll love life.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I promised I was going to get Kruger, so I'm getting Kruger first. I am, just to let anybody else know, when it comes to War Machine, it's, I maybe buy a model, or a unit, pay period or something like that. It's just because I play other games, it's hard for me to just, go out and buy a new list or something like that.
Yeah. I usually buy stuff every time I get my paycheck, like the same day.
Yeah, otherwise it goes, you lose that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll pick up something for my circle every. Yeah, I'd say almost every paycheck. I pick up a little something for them. So it's gonna be Kruger, but see, I don't know who I'm gonna be playing next. So hopefully.
My army looks pretty.
Screw you, man! Look how awesome mine is. I gotta. You know what? I have to get in habit of is marking my What do you call that? The
Arcs.
Yeah, the arcs. I gotta do that. Yeah, so that was our sort of battle report. I don't know if I mentioned. Oh, I did, right? That I wasn't able to kill a single model of yours.
Oh no, you did, like twice.
How does that make you feel? That you? Oh, the funny part about that, Dave, was we didn't demoed somebody at War Machine, and you were like,
That was
it,
the most half-assed demo we've ever given.
You were just like, yeah, no, I'm not feeling this.
You do this, and then that.
And then I kill your guy. Well, in the War Machine.
Yeah, and then that one guy who was like, "Can I make stuff out of tinfoil?"
Yeah, that guy was awesome.
Crack is a hell of a drug.
He was just gonna have like Play-Doh.
Yeah.
And
he was like, "Can you make my guys out of Play-Doh?" I'm like, yeah, I guess. You just won't play anyone because no one want to play you.
You will get shot. Just saying. What the crap?
And when he said that, it like bring back memories of like Warhammer, where the guys at the Games Workshop would allow like the kids to like make their own stuff. So, like, there would literally be like shoe boxes would be Bane blades, and I'm like, what am I doing here?
Yeah. I played a guy. Speaking of Warhammer, I played a guy where he wanted a bunch of grots, and he didn't have enough, so he just put nickels on the table. So I was fighting a bunch of nickels. I was like, what the hell is this, man? Oh, Warhammer.
There's probably some ironic joke in that, but I haven't thought of it yet.
Yeah, so yeah, there's a 7th edition. I'm sorry. If you like Warhammer, if you like 40K, I don't want to offend you or anything. But
Perhaps 7th edition remix 2.
But I could have swore your rulebook just came out 6 months ago.
Yeah.
And they're like, let's do it again. Yeah. Yeah.
How much is the rulebook? $80. Oh.
Hey, here's the thing though. It's $80, okay, but it's a value because you get all this new fluff. See, the Emperor now is still dying.
And then there's also Chaos doing things, and then there's also aliens and space.
And then Abaddon is on his 1 millionth Black Crusade, because that happens every summer.
Also Space Marines.
Oh yeah, all full Space Marines.
That's enough.
That's enough GW hate. It's not like I don't.
It'll just turn into hate, and it's not.
Yeah. Exactly. We were supposed to be talking about our battle, but I think we've said enough about our battle. It's not that I hate GW. Okay, I don't. I don't hate GW. I think there's a certain responsibility, though, on the community to be like, hey, you know, what you're doing, like, this is not cool. Stop doing that. And then, you know, but I never get that from the community.
You never get that because there's always a mom and a dad who can pay for your Space Marines.
Yeah. Yeah. So the contrast, War Machine, I would say it's getting bigger in scale, though. Wouldn't you say? The 50-point battles. Do you think it'll go beyond that?
It already has. There's rules for like, was it 150 to like 200-point games called Unbound? But those are for like the mega collectors, the guys who have like 2 of everything in their.
Right. So I mean, is that supposed to be like the apocalypse of War Machine? Like, oh, I think I lost blog. Oh no, it's just me. Oh no. I don't know how to. There we go.
Also Google.
Yeah.
And what was I saying? Yeah, Unbound. So like 2 of everything in their faction have just like massive. But yeah.
No, what I was saying is, do you think it's? Would you say that is the equivalent to Apocalypse for War Machine? I think I lost him again. That question will never be answered, people. It will never be answered. Oh, there you are. Are you back? What the hell? Yeah? No? Yeah, no?
What?
Yeah? I was asking if you thought that Unbound was the equivalent to Apocalypse for War Machine.
No, because it doesn't cost nearly as much.
And still, no. Okay.
Am I like on some super?
Have you tried it?
No, I don't have enough models for it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What's the minimum point cost?
I think like 100 is like the minimum for Unbound. Either that or 150.
Wow, that's kind of a lot. Yeah, dude, 150.
Yeah.
But are there force restrictions or no? Like, can you have a bunch of?
I don't even
Like, can
know,
you have
man.
two Colossus?
I haven't Bound, even though like probably have the rules somewhere in here. I just don't really care enough to play Unbound because I don't want to play games that big.
Yeah, that's got to take forever, right? It's just,
Yeah. There's even the rules even change when it gets that big because there's activations where like 2 units can activate at one time and then you activate 2 units, so it kind of turns into a you go I go kind of a game, and it's just like I don't really want to partake in that. I'd rather just play a regular game.
I hear you. I hear you. Yeah. Huh. That's an interesting. I would probably just check out the rules just to see what they did with it, because I think the War Machine shooting rules alone kind of would slow that game down to like an 8-hour game. You know what I mean?
If you have 10 guys that shoot an AOE, and if you miss all of them, you got to roll deviation for all his AOEs. So it can take
Yeah,
a long time.
that's some crazy shit right there. That is some crazy ass shit. All right, man. Well, it's about 8 o'clock, so this is probably one of my longest battle reports that actually didn't happen. I really wish I did not delete that first couple of turns. It looks like I deleted about 2 turns and a half, right?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Damn, dude, that was a good battle. I appreciate you coming out and fighting me, giving me some pointers. Um, yeah, I don't know. I think my next time I'll get to play War Machine probably this weekend. They have FGS going on, so I might run into a War Machine guy there, and so I want to come prepared. And so hopefully I'll pick up Kruger by then and have him painted up.
Yeah, man.
Kruger, like Freddy Krueger. Yeah. So that's cool, man. Thanks for coming out, blog, and thank you guys for watching. I hope you got something from this. But I really had something planned where, an interactive battle report would be cool. I don't know if YouTube is ready for that. I don't know. What do you think, man?
Well, we're kind of doing it right now, but it's kind of shoddy.
Yeah, right. But we could fix this.
Yeah, just make sure you don't bring a memory card that's already, and then just record the game. And
No, it wasn't. It was 8 gig.
Then what happened to the memory card then?
Let me tell you what happened. All right. Let me explain. So this is not a camera that I was used to using. I have an older camera that I normally shoot my battle reports with, and it records in like 720 instead of 1080. This thing was recording in 1080, so obviously the file's bigger.
So that's probably why.
Yes, that's exactly why. So yeah, we will definitely. I don't know. I think we could. I don't know if people could stand for a battle report like this, but I think if we had filmed it start to finish this way, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we just start chatting about what we're doing. I don't know. Could be something there. Could be something there. You know?
We're trying this when I bring back Listen When I Play, because if I get a good enough camera, I could just record an entire game and then just record audio with some kind of software that comes on the MacBook or whatever, and then just, pair it with the video length and then start talking. I might actually try to do that. Yeah.
And then you could throw some dubstep on top of it. And then it'll be like Listen While You Play.
Maybe, but we don't want dubstep on top of the already going to be crazy Beat Freak and blog conversation over a game.
Right. Yeah, I think we might have accidentally discovered something new here. I don't know. But I might try this again with somebody. Like the next person I play, I'll be like, hey, dude, jump on G+, we'll throw the footage up there, and then we'll just talk about what happened.
I think it has potential, man.
I think so. This was kind of this was our test run. It was shoddy as hell. And this battle happened like 2 weeks ago, so it's I kind of forgot a lot of what happened. Yeah, it's about 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
But I felt bad because I've been having a lot of technical difficulties. Like I haven't put up any new material lately, so this is what you get right here. Enjoy. I don't know.
Deal with it.
Deal with it, son. All right, man. Well, we're gonna cut this here because that was a lot of stuff. So enjoy all that stuff. Oh, I better not do that. Oh, but you gotta check this out. Wait, how do I stop this? Stop sharing. I am working on this. What is this? Check this shit out. Alright, this is another thing I'm working on. I hope this works out. Let me screen share this.
Oh, it's like, I don't see anything.
So this is going to be my Super Dungeon Explorer Battle Report. So I got the little hearts and stuff. I got to figure out a better way to do this. Because, I mean, look at the timeline. You're looking at all this crap that you have to throw on. It's like, I have no idea what's going on, man.
I don't know what I'm looking at right now. Is this Zelda?
This is Super Dungeon Explorer. But I'm adding... Alright, so this is the timeline of the video editor. See? So
is it Zelda?
Huh?
So is it Zelda?
This dude right here is exactly like Link. No. For real. He has a boomerang. He's an elf. He has a bow. And he throws bombs. He is Toon Link. They have Toon Link in that game.
If there's a Toon Link in that game, then Chris might like it, because that's who he mains on Smash Brothers.
Yeah. No, for real. It's, dude, it's downstairs. But look up the Deep Root Scout. Like, look up an image of him. Hang on, let me find one. If you find him, just, yeah. And tell me that is not Zelda. Let me screen share that. Or, you see the image?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Zelda. I mean Link. Not Zelda.
That's
yeah.
almost like rip-off worthy.
Dude, and they have Peach.
Yeah, right here. It has the Hyrule shield and sword on him.
Yeah. They have Peach too. And like Mario. And yeah. In fact, the next time we get to hang out, you should try it. It's a pretty fun game.
That's the arena, right? Or the actual RPG?
You can use them for arena or the actual game. Doesn't matter. Zelda's kind of, I mean, Link is kind of OP because he can use the boomerang to catch treasure chests from like 6 squares away. That's pretty cool. But anyways, yeah, we gotta get in the game sometime. I might be heading up to what do you call that? Bake Anime.
Okay.
You know, up in Bakersfield with Tin Man. You should try to go to that.
When is it?
I'm not sure yet. I gotta look that up. But that sounds like a lot of fun because it'd be like us hanging out with Tin Man, which has gotta be fun right there, right?
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, I have no idea how to end this, people.
Bye.
All right, man. Let's just end it. Okay, guys. Well, yeah. Stay tuned for the next. I don't know what this is called. Thanks for watching, you two guys. Appreciate it.